I think.
I probably understand maybe 300 words, Chinese words, so I do my best with 300 or more. Well, did you already?
I did a brief introduction, but I would actually let you do the full introduction because, yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay, so we will practice during these 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We practice in the morning and afternoon, 2 hours each time. This morning and this afternoon, and the same for Sunday, we will always practice first the Jiben Dongsuo, which means basic exercise from Huang Xingxian, the master of his master. And after this basic exercise, we'll also practice by binom by 2 people. We will show you some movement, and then you will practice this movement. Why we do in that way? Because the idea of the Tai Chi, the Tui shows that Shen Cph practice is do not use strength. We are not in the idea of competition. But when you say that it's not finished, the work starts. It means saying don't use strength and push on one, it's not easy. That's why we use some movement to start a movement from this point. We will repeat this all these 2 days. And after that, after this exercise, we will do some free pushing. Maybe 1 hour, maybe 45 minutes, it depends on you and about the way it comes. So this will be approximately the same on Saturday and Sunday with different exercise, of course. 没有事，可以啊。你要说有没有？还是哇，也说这个是你们对。
你可以讲一点点，我帮你翻译。
不知道他们可以用很多或者是你
做的时候
我可以说吗？啊
，15个关键，大关键。
是。
15个。
好，the teacher insists on before we start insists of the fact of the articulation, 关节, joint, yes, a joint, the 15 joint, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then
13, 14, 15.
Yes, and he says that in this place the chi is concentrated. The chi must not stay and stuck, but be fluid, free. That's why he's always insisting on relax the joint. Always. This is one thing, relaxing the joint. The second thing is that the movement that we will do during the basic exercise or the free pushing will be, and the exercise with 2 people, the movement will always start from here, from the Mingmen. But we will see that when we practice the basic exercise, because you will see this a bit more clearly. 对，毕竟是我们的很重要。所以我们可以开始吗？ Okay, so we will make a circle and we will start by the exercise. There are 7 basic exercises. Just make a circle like this. A real circle and take place around. Larger, and there's some place here if you want, beside Herbert, the one. Please, you don't use watch or things like that. Yeah, no electric. Yes. No. Okay, sure. Yes. That's what, like I say, the movements start from the Mingmen. Mingmen is Mingmen在哪里? Mingmen, this is. He says that chi start from the back and go in the front. So when we do this kai, the point is Mingmen. When it's he, it's from Dantian. So the movement is always from here. The chi is like this. Chi. The chi coming. Ho from the Dantian and then start again. Chi. Ho. The chi come from here. The chi Sorry. Going in front. The teacher also, in the precedent workshop, insists on the fact that the chi is also from the back to the top, but also from here to inside. So in fact, the chi is only one direction. It is not in only one direction. It's multi-direction. So I'll give you only two directions: from the back to the top, and then down, and also from outside here to inside. Dantian. And if it's too much, just use only one direction. Shi to the top, or in front of. Extension.
Concentrate.
Extension means we receive a lot of chi. And here concentrate and express.
Turn.
And you probably know that the connection is one leg to the opposite arm. It's never the same legs and the same arm.
3 lines, 中间 middle, left, right,
我你再说，我可以问你。
右。
对对对。
中。
The teacher mentioned some things, but I will repeat maybe on the afternoon, not too much.
Center.
Okay.
Here, 3 lines, center. Here, 中间.
The precedent movement.
Major line 是中间.
对，所以我说
minor line.
The first movement you saw that it was on the right legs and then left legs. Now the teacher says that we are in the center, totally in the center. And he's talking about the line from the legs, and the line from the arms, and the line in the center here. What he's talking about is much more deep, but we cannot speak too much about this. Line means also that the chi will go inside les bras, the arms, and the legs. Say the same.
Turn.
It comes from the Mingman in the back. So, this is
back, turn, turn, turn,
this is a chi.
turn, turn, turn,
At the beginning, when it's not clear, the teachers say that we use yi. Yi is the mind, the attention, just to follow this evolution.
turn, down, turn, turn, down, 气下沉 turn, 气 up,
This is the
turn.
body.
Down, 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 turn. Kai, 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 turn. Turn. Kai, 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 turn. Goes close. Close.
Yes, yeah, you understand, it's crossing the arms.
Turn. Kai is open.
Kai is to open the arm.
Turn.
And the body go up and then go down 3 times, go up 3 times. Palier, in French we say palier. Level if you want. Level, 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 level.
Close. Down. 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 Turn. Open. Kai. 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 Turn. Down. 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 Turn. Up. Up. Turn. Down. Down. Dandy. Turn. Ling. Kai. 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 Turn. Dandy. Turn. Dandy. Kai. Ling. Kai. Kai. Turn.
This is to practice the circulation of the chi in the body. 这个第二个。
对，就练身体。
对。
翻后，第一个练头，第二个练身功。
Five balls。
翻波。
对，哪个？
第一个是练手。第二个练
He said that it is for practicing the chi in the joint. 对，后面也有后面的。In the arm and also in the back.
第三个是练肩。
Okay, the third one you understand is to practice the shoulder.
Major 是肩。
He often speak about the major point and the minor point. In this situation, the major point is the shoulder. Shoulder. 对，这个是 major. 对，好。
好，第三个。
You will understand why.
开。turn 开。松开。turn 开。turn 开。开。
The other one is soft.
turn 开。
The second arm can move a little bit, not stiff.
开。松开。
Yes.
turn 开。开。
Okay.
开。
Den modsatte arm er den, der går frem, går faktisk lidt tilbage i forhold til kroppen, hvor de fleste er vant til at køre ned langs siden. Vi skal se det som en bold, der repræsenterer en bold på 2 arme.
This is not the shoulder. In fact, the movement, like the movement comes from here. Quick shoulder. There's one student did this. So the movement is not from this part, but from the movement, from this leg. So when you do this, you don't do this like that. I exaggerate, it wasn't like that. But much more from the back. The movement comes from the back, the movement. The movement point. To Michael, that's just your name? Yes. He says that here is not song enough, relaxing enough. The teacher said you do like this, but it's not like that. It's much more relaxing here. And then the shoulder will. Yeah, you are not relaxing. So the movement is like this, like he said. And you see, the shoulder is not first. From here.
You know so.
Voilà, this is not song. That's why the shoulder coming first. This is wrong. He said that he's not relaxed here and he's not relaxed. In fact, he said it's not relaxed here. In consequence, it will be not relaxed here. Now it's the right one. Yeah. From here. With practice, I asked him if I could say that, and he says yes. In fact, there's a connection between the legs. How do you say the hip? This part is here. There's a connection between legs, hip, and arm. This is wrong, and this is wrong too. So he wants to put the three things together. But the major point is movement. The movement starts from here. So I repeat, this is wrong because the shoulder command, and it's not the shoulder. It's here.
Here.
Yeah, main joint. He's on these legs. Then suddenly center. Oh, and now he's on these legs. He mentioned that it's important to feel that you are on a full legs, and then suddenly center and change legs. Oh. Yeah, it's not double weighted problem. Huh? It's just from a leg to another one. Just at a moment you feel, oh, I am in the center, and then change again. Yeah, the fourth one is to practice the Mingmen. To practice this part. Yeah. Okay, this fourth movement is to practice this part and the back.
Acupoint.
Sorry?
Acupoint. Acupoint. 穴道.
Acupoint.
Acupoint. Acupoint, right? Acupoint.
Okay, we will check again for this afternoon. Okay. You need place, Priya. You need place. You need place. Larger. The center is in between the legs, okay? For practicing yao, here this part. This is
10. Turn, try. 和丹田 concentrate. 开 movement.
Concentrate. Yeah. Attention is in the movement.
Movement. 丹田.
Now in the dantian.
Turn. Back. Movement. 开.
You understand? It's always moving like that.
Turn. 丹田 concentrate.
Concentrate the dantian.
Turn. Movement. expand, turn, 丹田 concentrate, 开 turn, 和 turn, 开 turn, 和 turn, 开 turn, 和
你要
turn,
说，
开，
不要说今天的所谓语的感觉。
自然的，
我说吧。
自然会
Yeah.
说，我语自然会上升。
This
和
is wrong. This is wrong.
开
So the teachers mentioned the necessity to do naturally so weilu, which means coccyx. How do you say the coccyx is bone?
Haleving. Danish.
Yes. So it's like it's not moving like this. No, it's basculate. It's like that.
Yeah, here,
Naturally.
here, nature,
Naturally. Not this. 这个是不用了。
它自然，
Okay, this is not natural.
自然，
Yes, naturally.
英文开 nature，
Naturally, if we do like this, bascule, the Mingmen will open. Yes.
谢谢。
不要。好，再来 here，手
Yes, naturally, not use strength.
好，开细，turn 和 concentrate，turn 开命门 ，bend，turn 和丹田 concentrate，turn 开 back 命门 ，turn from 丹田和 turn 开命门 expand。turn 丹田和 concentrate， 开 turn 和 turn 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 开 turn 和丹田 turn back 命门开 turn 和 turn expand 丹田命门 turn concentrate 丹田 turn back 命门丹田 turn 命门
It's not the shoulder, it's not the shoulder.
turn 和气沉丹田命门开气贴背 turn 气沉丹田开气贴背 turn 气沉丹田 turn 气贴背 turn 气沉丹田 turn 气贴背命门气贴背 turn 气沉丹田 turn 气贴背 turn 气沉丹田开 turn 和 turn change 开和开和 sink 丹田
Coude sur les genoux, basculer.
命门丹
Le
田
mouvement vient du Mingmen même quand on fait ceci.
丹田命门丹田命门丹田命门丹田开和开和开和开和开和开和命门丹田命门丹田开和开和开和开和开和开和开和开和好，欠 嵌体开，合，闭门开，丹田合，闭门开，合丹田，开闭门，合丹田，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，好，牵引，闭门，开。turn 转，合丹田，等一下，开，闭门，turn 丹田，合 concentrate，turn 闭门 expand，开，像球一样 ball，
There is a ball like in front of, like a ball in front of you. Look at the elbow. They are not like that.
合 concentrate ball concentrate。
你看他们的时候，你看，这个人太多了，对不对？
放松，不要用力。
对，这个是太多了。
这样 here no ball， shoulder no ball， here show ball， 这多少球？这样，就 the close。
Yeah. He says that the joint must not be closed, stuck, so they must be open. This is too much, and this also is too much. Much more relaxing. Yes.
Uniform.
Yes, uniformly, the joint must be uniform. He likes to say like that. It's a kind of concentration. The joint must not be stuck here and soft and relaxed here or inverse. They all must be relaxing. So if here, for example, it's relaxed, you stand up normally, but here if you use strength, so this is not equal everywhere. He's looking for something like that, relaxing everywhere.
Here muscle and bone separate. You muscle and bone no separate.
Yeah, he make a distinction between the muscle and the bone, which must not be like stuck like this, but much more relaxing. Just one thing. In fact, he tried to make a distinction between full empty bone, muscle. After that, to make it together. The point is, if it's not clear, if the way to use the arm and the legs are together, not clearly, it will be like a block. Block is correct? A block. But if after that you can see clearly the bone, the muscle, and also the top and down, then everything will have its own place. It will be not fluid, it will be not like in blind, it will be much more clear. Do I make myself clear? I don't know if it's clear for you. We'll repeat again. So joints are very relaxed everywhere in the body. The 15 joint. 15.
Uniform, no fast, uniform.
Yeah.
Turn, kai, uniform.
Soft, like this.
Turn, her uniform.
Turn.
No fast, uniform.
Turn. Not too fast.
Kai, uniform.
Yeah, I don't translate that.
Turn, uniform.
It's too fast, too fast.
Uniform. Kai, 15 joint always
yes.
like ball.
Yeah. The 15 joint are always like a ball extension, compressed extension. When you do this movement, you can, if you want, imagine also like a string, and you open the arm like that, and not open the arm like this.
Ball center in band.
Yes.
Ball center.
Yeah. Point
球的中心 Oh, big ball center.
这个不容易很没关系。
就是中心在
He said that we have to be in the center.
Here big ball center here. This small ball.
Yes, here is the center. Because he's talking about she like a ball all around someone. And he's talking also about the center. We have to be in the
动
center.
动前动 one no motion all motion all motion
Okay.
好开一门 turn 合丹田 turn 开命门 uniform 合丹田 uniform 开
Circulation of the qi,
turn
movement of the arm are together.
turn 开 turn
Circulation of the qi and the softness of the joint.
turn 和 turn 开 turn 和 turn 开 turn 和 turn 开 turn 和 turn 就是牵
Move
turn
like that.
开
It's like there's a string.
开牵
The string
牵
from relax, relax,
turn
relax, motion.
和
And it says relax, really
turn
relax.
开
And then it's like that.
turn
From here.
和
And then from.
turn
And then, yeah, but more relaxing the
turn
joint.
和
Yes.
turn 开 turn 和 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 turn 开 turn 松和 turn 松牵开，这样可以吗？
Take it.
这个和
The thought follows this line.
turn 牵
So
和
can your attention follow this line?
turn 牵开，又上来 turn 和牵下承担 turn 开 turn 和 turn 开的开 turn 和开 turn 和 turn 都下个单，下一次和 turn 开 turn 就松和 turn 开和 turn 开
When you do this, you do like a triangle. 因为这里有不一样，所以有点不一样。对。You do like a triangle and you look inside. In fact, this can help you not to do like that.
正如
Yeah, not bend forward. This in front of. So just do like this, softly, and the elbow will be in contact with the knee. 对。And then basculate.
牵开
Yeah, and then the movement will come from here. Yes,
开
and the neck will be soft. The legs are not stiff, but a little bit straight. 对，就是不要用力，就是有一点。
对，自然 nature
Yeah, he likes to say that they must be naturally in posture, but not like this,
开
and not stiff.
开
And look at the movement of the arm. It's a little bit different. The movement of the arm is not this. It's not like that. It's much more like
开
this.
开开闭门丹田闭门丹田闭门丹田闭门丹田闭门
Yes.
丹田
Much more free, much more
丹
soft.
田开和开和开和闭门丹田闭门丹田闭门丹田丹田开和开和开和开
Relaxing the neck.
开和 uniform 开和开和开和 开合开合好，
知道的时候看那真美吗？没关系吗？
没关系，
OK
自然看这边都会意。
OK，对，OK，
因为好，
对，OK，
松松，开开内球，开
慢点。
开。
Yes.
It was closed.
Yes.
Could we mention that?
你可以开始说，这个跟我要说命门跟单线有什么关系
命门开，一个波。
？So， 我等一下，你在这里，这个命门的。
命门 back， 在后面 back，
等一下，这现在是命门的。Okay, so now it's his mind is in the 命门 ，so here it's open.
欠，哦，是球整个，一个波，命门，欠，开，合，中间穿过来开，
expand,
合，
concentrate.
开，合，
Expand from Ming
Hi.
concentrate to
它会从这边
Dan Yin.
穿过来，
Så når jeg kører frem og åbner, så åbner den fra mængden af, altså på ryggen, og så helt ud i armene som en bold. Og når jeg kører tilbage igen, så kommer det fra tangenten selv.
开的时候有气。
Så armene ikke bare hænger og dasker, ikke, men man åbner simpelthen fra ryggen af. Åben.
And when he say kai, it's like to receive the qi inside. So it's concentrate the qi into the mingmen, and then after change. And the he is for express the fire jing if you want, the strength.
开，合，欠，看过，开，合。
So this is So notice that he always speaking about two directions from here,
This is
but
one.
also from here to inside.
All directions, not only this.
From
all directions.
Here a major.
from here this point to Dantian. He also mentions this. Though they are like his wife says, they are multi-direction. But if we give you 100 information, you will be certainly lost. That's why he often insists on this one, and sometimes also on the other one.
Here, Kai, here, there's a major line. Here, more minor line.
990 major one.
这开头这个是 major
Okay,
line.
he said that
Here, 4,
this direction are major, more important.
8
8
directions.
Here major, here minor. Kai,
Major.
here major. 和8，那是8。Major, here minor.
Both major
Here.
and minor.
Here,
Yeah.
等一下，我数
here 命门
我
Kai.
细
here major, here minor. Kai major, 和 here major, here minor. 开 extend, here is major. 和 here is major, here is minor.
Change.
Hi.
Major change to minor, minor change
Hi.
to major. Yeah.
它是8，here is major.
All
和
directions. Expand.
here is major,
Concentrate.
all minor. 开气上来 major.
对，
和 major, all 8条线
8 lines.
8 line,
8 directions.
extend, concentrate. Here major 和 here major.
好。 下午要 repeat 再一次。So we will repeat again this afternoon, this tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon.
好，做下一个好。
Yeah. 第二个，这还没做完吗？
还要做吗？
还没做完吗？
One more.
这个开合，
Those ones are things pendant.
开合，命门单体，因为 fast 命门单体。
Yeah, he said that the movement comes from the back Mingmen to the Dantian.
命门单体。Always 命门单体，一伸的。好，命门开合
Yeah, when you turn to the left, it's Mingmen,
合
and then on the right is Dantian.
开合开 和开和挠命门开turn 松和放。
好，等一下，再一次跟再。One more time, Tobin. This one.
再一次从这边开，那个
开命门和单点，开一个
命门开
命门开和
，and then you turn on to the right. 好，单键，
开
and then 开
命门 turn 和
单键，
开和
单键。
开和 always 命门单点对，这样可以。
You understand? Always 命门单键。
命门单点，这是命门
命门左边，
单点，
右边。
这个开。
对，这个是我翻译的，这个是
哦没关系
很多，下午可以啊，下午可以，
跟他们讲的。
下午可以，不要太多，
下
不要太多，因为很多太多了。好，
再做下一个。
对，
Next.
在这边，这边。
这个这都做。
OK，
做下一个。
对。
The
第
next.
Now the next one.
第五个。开，也是一样命门，和单点。开。
Same. 我等一下，他们做错了，换脚。
哦，对对。
One more time.
You
just-
parallel.
The feet are parallel. Look at this left foot. Just do this. Left one.
开。
And turn. And the right one.
开。
Yes. It's aspire. We did aspire in English.
命门。
Explain.
No.
Inspiration.
Inspiration and
Inhale.
expiration.
Inhale.
Expire and expire.
Okay.
Yeah, inhale.
Inhale.
Yeah.
Inhale and exhale. Okay. The inspiration is.
Oh, that's true.
Expand. Concentrate. 命门。
So here is inhale.
都一样，那个动作都是属于。
He says that the basic exercise are all the same. It's always the same things from Mingman to Dantian.
这个主要是练那个
这边吗？
膝盖力。
对。This movement is much more
15
for
都要动。
this movement is much more for practice for the knee.
开。
So 对，所以这个不顺序那个不要，
不要
那个不要。So look at this. You have to correct your posture with this part, with the hip. For example, I exaggerate. You don't do this, and of course you don't do that. So you have to correct here to stay in line, stand. Yeah. So sometimes you can use a mirror. But major leg is the back one. So the point is not to do this also.
练这个。
You are in the back. So two things important here, and also the legs. This is wrong.
就练那个练脚的功，leg ball leg ball。
Yeah. So you stay in the back legs,
开
and the body stays straight, but not stiff.
开命门
Inhale.
和单点。开。
He used the hand, but just to show you that there is here. Inhale, kai, the chi go inside. He, express the strength.
开
Chi,
和
ho.
开 pen 命门 turn 单点和 concentrate 开命门 turn 单点 concentrate 开命门 turn 单点开命门 turn 单点开 turn 和开命门 turn 单点开
Pay attention. The weight is on the back, on the raw legs. not in frontal,
expand
not like
movement,
this.
turn, concentrate on it. Okay.
This will be very useful when you practice the ratio.
Okay. Good. change.
Point.
好，练这个，练这个
第二
胯，
个，对对对对，
练
这边的，
这个没酒黑的，
对对对，这
开，
major point is here
开
actually. Yes. And for this movement, you stay at the same level, don't go up and down, even it burn out.
开一门，单点，开，开，开，开，开，好，这里，这一口，开，开，闭门，和单点。
But I prefer to repeat. It will be a movement from here, and not the knee who will absorb the movement.
开，
And here also he said, this is relaxing this part here. 在哪里？
中间，
对，
这两边，
你说这边
这
的。
腹股沟。
Yeah, 腹股我不会去关注。对 this part here there is a some joint and muscle.
开，和，开，turn 和，开，turn 和，开，松和，开，
The knee are above the foot,
和，
and not
内口，
moving like that.
开，中和，开，和，开，松和，开，和，开，和，
the weight is on the back.
开，和，这个开，
It's not a movement from the back to the front. You are always in the back
和
leg.
开，和，开，pen 和，concentrate 开，和，闭门，单点，闭门，单点，闭门，pen 单点 concentrate 闭门，开，单点和，闭门开，单点和，开。 和，开，和，闭门，单点，开，turn，单点和，turn 闭门，turn 单点，开，turn 和，turn 开
Same things on the back. Transform.
和
And you hear that when it's hurt, it is a moment there is a pushing. So that's why this arm can push this one. Concentrate the chi in the back, transform in front of, and he can push now.
turn 开是画，
你说开，所以这个是在后背推我，对不对？So 开 it concentrates the chi,
开
and then I want to push him.
turn
Hurt, for the moment is
和
hurt.
单点，
再来一次，可以吗？ One more time, is concentrate the chi. Receive my push on his legs, transform,
和
and
单点
then 可以用，谢谢。对。
和
Yeah. So this is
开
hurt.
和
So what you see,
开和
so it's a basic exercise. All the kai he that you heard, open and then concentrate, is in this idea of martial movement.
换脚
May I say, add that the Tai Chi, we say Tai Chi is for health, and also it's martial art, then you can see that when the movement is correctly made, it means that the chi can move in the body. So this is good for health. But at the same time, you saw it can be martial. Both are totally together.
单脚
One arm, short, change leg.
都是一样，开闭门和单点，开
Also,一个人可以推你吗？
不用这样，可以啊，开 turn 和开 turn 和开 expand turn 和 concentrate turn 开
Continue. And you will check that your knee will approximately stay here. So this will part. This part will work. Yes. Of course, a little bit is possible, but not too much inside.
Ja, alright.
放去收放 story night 收 relax 放放开放开
This,
discharge
discharge,
slow
store.
relax discharge 去收放 slow relax discharge story night relax discharge 放去收放 slow relax discharge
右手左手差不多一样的是差不多性的意思嘛？
对对对对，
右手跟
就是球就是球，
不是右手跟左手刚开始的时候差不多。
一样就要像球一样。
C'est à peu près pareil en même temps. Hein.
没有
The question was about the arm. The first one is the left, and after it's the right one. But the teacher said it's almost in the same time. But strangely, when we ask a direct question like this, he always answered by the Mingmen. So sometimes we are a bit confused.
真的有 no
He said that main point, important point is the Mingmen. And then we can say about the arm, yes, they move in the same time. So this is 那个是
就一样，就
这个不好
这个是命名嘛，这放松，做的比较快，看起来。
这个是好的，
对
可以吗？
对，这个好，这个是不好的。
好，给不要给他，不要给他，
所以要慢。
So we can do this so fastly or slowly. Actually, we do slowly, like this. The body can memorize the correct movement. And
Beautiful 松云松云。
And after, when the movement is, as he said, uniform, you will go fastly if you want, because it will be correct.
Slow, relax, discharge. Slow, enough. Relax, discharge. 去，松放，
Est-ce que tu peux traduire emmagasiner
松放，去，单点，
This new movement is for this part.
开，合，开，合。
The arms are very relaxed. There's no strength inside.
Beautiful. 开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，闭门，单点，闭门，单点，闭门，单点，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，好，10。好，一门开，合单点，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，开，合，好，休息。
Before we take a rest for 2 minutes, then change again. It means it's stuck here. You see it's stuck here, so I can change and push here from the min man. There is no interruption. And now I do slowly. It's the left one for my leg, to the right arm. And for him, this leg, this arm, this leg, this arm. Sorry, sometimes I speak English and I do the same time, so it's a little bit confused. So this is typical, a basic exercise of tway show that two people can do at the same time. This is two people can do. Okay. I asked him if I can push him fastly. There's nothing. If someone wants to push him to see to have a perception, please, don't be afraid, except the tallest one. No, everybody. It's a joke, everybody. Now he makes wrong. You push him and he's wrong.
Yeah.
Please, someone else. Oh, please, the maker. Now, he made him wrong. 这边还是你可以看，这边很容易。
这边印，这边就会印，不是用命门就。
He said that in fact
不用中心动。
Yes, in fact he says that if he don't use this part, this point, if the movement don't start from here, in consequence it can be hard here, or maybe here, or maybe here. So the connection, the transformation would be not correct.
No here.
Yes. Now relax.
So we relax from here.
Yes, and the movement starts from here.
Soft.
The movement starts from here, and he's in the center. Start. When he starts, he's in the center, and then change legs. 你在中心，就是
这个画的时候是这边。
对，可是他问你刚开始的时候你在中心，可是你的位在这儿，对不对？这个是
没有
问题啊，
在中间。
对。
他一推过来之后，
对，
哦，就画。
可是你在云门嘛，对不对？
那个10，
对，10
中心还是在，
对，
就是 straight line，
对，
就伸头来，学straight line，
对。He's talking about the line.
straight line，羊到这边。刚开始在。
对，when you start to push him, he said he's center.
No， 中间没有变。No， 那个first major line here.
In the middle.
Second major line. You push my straight line.
Yeah.
Here line, major line here. Here my minor line.
可是现在是 major 这边。
脚以死角为主。
对，这个现在是 major 这边。这边有什么
？Yes,
of course.
All straight line. Here 肩颈 turn here 到那个涌泉。
懂了。
Here 百会到会阴。Here 肩颈到里面。All straight line.
You understand that?
First, my major line here, to my minor line.
When you did not start to push, the major line is in the center.
You push here, my major line
Is there?
Is here, yeah.
To minor line.
Okay.
Yeah, because here is empty
Here
now.
minor line, no. Yeah, no. Here, no line. Here, join close. Join close.
Yeah, I understand.
Here, line, join open. Here, join close. Here, join major line, change here. Change here.
So he progressed in English.
First, major line here.
Take my coffee break.
My minor line.
Three minor.
All three line. 1, 2, 3. first major line here, two minor line.
Yes.
I push here, you major line change here, two
Yeah.
minor line.
Why? Because he want to make this place empty. 你做他推你这边有
那就
对对
线
对，
就好。
这个 line 就 major. You push him, so he make round. This line, like he said, he use strength, so there is no transformation.
Here no four. Here
And then now he's on this
center
part.
here. Here,
So you send it
here, center no
Ah.
no here. Center no center. Body center no here. Here body center. Here body center half.
Yeah, yeah.
So he brings the push on these legs. Yeah.
So you bring it down.
那
Yes,
你
yes.
那个脚为主，
照约束我工具
这个
The left
leg
is the more, the first.
很重要。
脚为主，here 以这个脚为
Sit on the back left.
major. If you put here, my
Yes, yes. In fact, the connection we have, the connection you have with the ground will give you the yin or the yang. If you push here, the connection with the ground will be the left leg. This leg will be yang, and you will transform on this, and not transform on this one. 这个不对，这个的脚不对。
这要是阴的，这不是阳。
There is yin. 可以，你说也不是你比较喜欢说虚实，你说 we say yin yang.